This is why some people finish building in 6 months, while others take 3 years. Many people start building a house with big hopes and grand dreams. They picture their family living in the finished space. They want this dream to become real very fast. For some people, it does. They follow a clear plan and their house is ready in just 6 months. For others, the project becomes a long and difficult journey. They might spend 3 years, or even more, trying to finish. Most people start without the correct step-by-step process. They skip stages, they change plans, they ignore approvals. That mistake becomes expensive, delays, rework, budget overruns. If you don't follow the right order, your project will punish you. The truth is simple. House construction follows a clear process. Respect it to save money. Let's break it down. The very first step, before a single shovel hits the dirt, is planning. Get good, detailed drawings made by professionals. 2 main types are essential: architectural and structural. Architectural drawings define the look, layout, room sizes, and where doors and windows go. Structural drawings specify beams, columns, footings, slabs, and rebar, how the house stands up. Final drawings alone are not enough. You must get approvals from your county or municipal authority. Approvals aren't bureaucracy, they're protection. Permits protect you, your community, and ensure safety and code compliance. Never start construction without permits in hand. Building illegally can mean huge fines, or even being forced to tear work down. Heartbreaking and expensive. Good plans prevent costly changes. On paper, moving a wall is cheap. In brick and mortar, it's massive and expensive. Approvals prevent stop work orders, save you fines, and the cost of redoing work to meet regulations. Tip: get final, approved drawings and all permits before any physical work begins. Do not budge on this. With your approved plans in hand, move on to the physical site. Next, site preparation. Clear everything: bushes, trees in the way, rocks, trash, other debris. You want a clean slate. Check levels, excavate or fill and compact to create a flat, stable base for the foundation. Transfer the house from paper to ground. Pegs, string lines, measurements, mark the exact footprint. Accuracy matters. A few inches off here can misalign walls and rooms later. A clean, properly marked site lets crews work faster, safer, and dig trenches exactly right. Common mistake: rushing or skimping on clearing and setting out. It invites instability and delays. Incorrect footprints mean wrong foundation, expensive rework. Tip: mark with extreme care, double-check measurements and levels before digging. Now, build the most important part: the foundation. Start with excavation along the set-out lines to the specified depth. Reach solid bearing ground. After inspection, pour the continuous reinforced concrete footing. Rebar plus concrete spread loads over a wider area. Your base at the trench bottom. Then build foundation walls, reinforced concrete, blocks or bricks, up to finished ground level. Once walls are complete and strong, backfill and compact in layers to prevent settlement. The foundation carries the weight of the walls, floors, roof, and everything inside your home. A weak foundation causes wall cracks, uneven floors, doors that won't close, major, costly defects. Common mistakes: pouring in bad weather, loading concrete before curing, weak mixes, or insufficient steel. Shortcuts are invisible once buried, but the damage shows up later. Tip: use the exact concrete mix your structural engineer specifies, and allow proper curing time before any load. Once your foundation is solid, strong and fully cured, your house takes shape, the walling stage. Builders raise external and internal walls, carefully, course by course. Constant checks with spirit levels and plumb lines keep walls straight and true. Openings need lintels, strong horizontal beams that carry loads around doors and windows. Lintels transfer the load to the sides, maintaining structural integrity. Crooked walls create endless problems later: poor finishes, gaps, and rework. Common mistake: starting the roof before mortar sets or before lines are checked. Walls can shift or crack. Tip: check wall lines and levels frequently. It's easy to fix small errors immediately. After walls reach full height and gain strength, it's time to put a lid on the house. First, install the wall plate, securely anchored. It connects roof forces to walls and foundation. Assemble and install trusses, timber or lightweight steel. Lift, space correctly, and fix to the wall plate with proper bracing. Add underlayment, then coverings, iron sheets or tiles, laid overlapping and fastened securely. Finish with ridge caps, gutters, and well-sealed flashing at chimneys and vents. A good roof defends from rain, sun, and wind. Mistakes: rushing, low-quality materials, insufficient fixings, and unsealed joints. Tip: check truss alignment, use proper fasteners, and seal every joint and edge. With a complete roof, focus moves inside. The first fix: your hidden mechanical and electrical backbone. Install electrical conduits to every switch, light, and socket position, planned and protected. Run hot and cold supplies to kitchens, bathrooms, laundry. Install larger waistelines to drains and sewer. Every pipe needs correct slope for proper drainage. Routes in walls, floors, and ceilings. If there's a mistake, finding it later means breaking walls or floors, messy and expensive. Tip: test everything before covering. Pressure test water lines and pour water through drains for flow checks. Photograph and record layouts for future reference. Measure twice, cut once. After first fix surfaces are tested, cover them and create smooth surfaces. Plaster interior and exterior blockwork to achieve walls that are vertical, flat, and crisp at corners. Lay floor screed over the slab, level and smooth for final finishes. In wet areas, build a precise slope to the floor drain. Quality here determines finish quality later. Smooth walls paint beautifully. Level screeds accept tiles without lippage. Common mistakes: plastering damp walls and screeding on dusty slabs. Causes peeling, mold, cracks, and loose floors. Tip: ensure surfaces are clean and dry. Use correct mixes, and allow proper curing before any finishes. This stage creates the perfect blank canvas for the final decorative phases. Once plaster and screed are fully dry, the most exciting part begins: the finishes. This is where a house becomes a home. Tiles on floors and walls, ceilings fitted, painters apply primer and final coats. Carpenters hang doors, fit windows, install kitchen cabinets, wardrobes, and skirting boards. Final fix: electricians pull wires and install fixtures. Plumbers fit sinks, toilets, showers, and taps. The house becomes fully functional. Handover: test every tap and shower for pressure and leaks. Flush toilets, switch on all lights, test sockets, open and close every door and window. Create a detailed snag list. Do not sign off or make the final payment until every item is fixed. Respect the process. Never start the next stage before the previous is fully complete. That discipline builds faster, spends less, and protects your investment and peace of mind. Which stage is most expensive in your area? Foundation, roofing, or finishes? Comment below. Follow the process, always.